All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us. This is the very first Driver's Garage hangout. We are planning to do this once a month. We'll have a new guest every month, and basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about two subjects from the site. One picked by me, and the other one picked by the guest. This is alpha, so just bear with us. There's going to be a lot of mistakes. Hopefully, we'll get better and not worse. The first guest is Richard. Hey, Richard.
Hi there.
And first, to start off, I guess we'll talk about your car. What is it that you're driving now, and basically, what was the process of you getting the car and all that. So yeah. So how do you what are you driving now? For those of you that for those viewers that have no idea what you're driving now.
Well, I drive a Dodge Charger. To start off, I had no idea what a Charger was when I first got mine. I've seen them on the road and things like that, but I never even thought about having one until the day I got mine. I got mine, and I have no idea it was a V8 until I drove it. So that tells you how much I knew about Chargers.
You were driving an SUV, right? Like a Pontiac, one of those Pontiac SUVs first.
No. It was a Buick.
A Buick. There you go.
Yeah, I
So
drove that.
you went to the dealer shopping, right? Or did you had an intention to go buy it, or were you just wandering and just looking at new cars?
Just went out and checking out cars, and I mean, the minute I saw it there, and I kind of fell in love with it. So it's pretty much it. I can show you pictures here. This was day I got it. Day one.
Actually, okay. So that's when you first got it?
That's what it looked like when I first got it. Still had they were sitting there on the dealership and still had the price tag and everything on it.
Right.
That's another picture there of the way it looked when I first got it. And that's a shot of engine bay, very much virgin.
All right.
Hadn't done anything to it yet. And I mean, it's come a long way from.
That's a current picture, isn't it?
That's not a recent picture. I've done last thing we did was paint the coolant tank, and I haven't cleaned it up well enough to take a picture of it. But that's pretty much what it looked like before painting the coolant tank.
Yeah. And so you have pictures of what it looks like on the outside.
That's pretty much it. That was a picture in one of our hangouts in the local get-together, and this was another get-together we did. It was sort of a photo shoot section driving down the highway, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I love it. I drive it every day, and it's.
What have you done to it? Like, if you run down the specs, I know you have JBA headers. You have, is it a full JBA? No, right?
Yeah.
I think it's the mobile exhaust.
Yeah, I mean, when I got it, I found out, and this is funny because like I said, I never even knew anything about cars or modifying cars or anything like that. So I had it, and it came with JVA shorty headers, which probably previous owner had put in, and I never even knew they were in there. I find that out like a year or year and a half after I had it.
Nice.
I put down a Mopar catback. It had a magnet flow exhaust on it, and was kind of looking for a little bit more of an aggressive sound.
Yeah.
It has a Diablo Predator tuner with the 93 colder intake tune. It's got a colder intake cannon. It's got that's pretty much it. That's all it's
And
got.
as far as the outside, you did the SRTA bumper and the SRTA hood, and then you
Yeah,
got the wheels recently. Well, not recently, but about a year, right?
about a year ago. Yeah, I was kind of looking for. I always liked the S48 look. Um, it's this one's a Daytona edition. It's got the racing. I mean, pretty much it's got all the S48's got, but the engine. This one's a 5.7 engine, and it's. But I was kind of looking for the SRTA look.
Right. Yeah, without the SRTA price. Those are
Yes.
getting really expensive now, especially now.
Uh-huh.
All right. So you had the car for how long now? For 3 years?
It's 3 years, and I'm looking forward to keeping it for longer than.
Yeah. All right. I guess we'll go ahead and move on to the first story. These are stories that we picked from the site. So these are stories picked by. We'll pick the stories, but the stories are posted by the users on the site. This specific one I did myself, but it's something that as soon as it came out, I was very interested on. I kid sometimes that this will be my next car. I don't know if it will be, but anyways, it's the press release for the 2015 Ford Mustang. Car looks freaking amazing. It looks super sweet. I like what they've done with the outside of it. Apparently, let me see. It's coming out with the 8-cylinder is going to have 435 horses and 400 torque. The 6-cylinder is going to have 300 horsepower. I haven't been able to figure it out how much torque it's going to have. And the 4-cylinder, which is nuts, is a 4-cylinder twin-scrolled turbo with 310 horsepower and 320 torque. If you compare that to the 2014, 2014 had the 6-cylinder had 305 compared to the 2015 is coming out with 300 horsepower. And then the 8-cylinder is going to have 420 or had 420 in 2014, and then the 2015 it's got 435. So they went up on the 8-cylinder, but they went down on the 6-cylinder. And I thought I heard when they were talking about it when they first released the news and stuff like that and the videos that they say that the 6-cylinder was going to have more, or it was going to be an increase on the 6-cylinder, and that's not the case. It actually went down a little bit. So I'm kind of wondering why that happened. Now the 4-cylinder with 310 horsepower. What do you think, Rich? I think that one is going to be maybe the one that I guess is going to be the mid one instead of being the 6-cylinder. I thought the 6-cylinder was going to be the mid car. But I guess the 6-cylinder could turn out to be the rental. Or I'm sorry, the 4-cylinder could turn out to be the 6-cylinder could turn out to be the rental, and then the 4-cylinder is the mid, the one that everybody buys, I guess.
Are they throwing any turbo on the 4-cylinder engine or?
Yeah, the 4-cylinder is a 4-cylinder car with a twin-scrolled turbo.
Uh-huh.
So
I'm
that's
thinking,
horsepower over there.
Yeah, I'm thinking the 6-cylinder will be the base one. Then for rental and stuff like that, they're not going to be renting I mean.
That's weird because usually that's not the case. Usually when you go to a rental place, the 4-cylinder is the one that they usually use for rentals and stuff like that. But I'm guessing.
That's gas-wise, because they probably keep it, for people to save gas and stuff like that. But on this case, will be all the way around. I'm guessing you'll get a better mileage on the 6-cylinder.
Who knows? They haven't released. I'm looking at the press release right now, and they haven't said it doesn't say anything as far as miles per gallon.
No.
So my guess is in this case, the six-cylinder will probably give you more than the four-cylinder is going to give.
Yeah, yeah.
That's my guess. I don't know. It's usually the other way around, but I don't think people are going to be just jumping in the six-cylinder. They're going to be jumping in the four, if anything, which is weird for a Mustang because I don't recall ever seeing a four-cylinder Mustang maybe once.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. But back in the day, the LX were four-cylinder. Yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, go ahead.
Have you seen the Celine rendering that they're?
No, I haven't seen that yet.
I was just going through some pictures here, and this is pretty much what I mean. I'm hoping that's what it looks like. It looks pretty sick to me.
Oh yeah, that is pretty sick. Does it have? Do they have pictures? Is that the only picture they have, or do they have anything else?
Let me see here. They got I don't know. I was just going through some info here, so looking at some pictures on Google.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, they did a great job with the design. This blue one that I have right now on my screen is just beautiful looking car. So
yeah, blue with the black stripes goes good.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. All right, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. There's no other information, I think, other than some of the pictures in this press release. So who knows? But so far, it's looking really good for Mustang.
Yeah, I went to the dealership this past weekend, and I was talking to one of the sales ladies there, and
Right.
I happened to ask why they had only three 2015 Mustangs. Two were convertible and one hardtop, and she said for some reason people are buying them like crazy now.
The old model?
The 2014 model. A lot of it means that there are people, that don't like the new model, and they're just going to whatever's that's what she tried to explain to me.
Right.
I honestly like the new model. I like the old model too. She said they brought one to their dealership so they knew, what they were dealing with and they were going to have in the future. And she was kind of unhappy with the fastback look on the back. She said there was hardly any room on the back seats. Me personally, don't care because I'm going to be on the front seat.
Yeah.
But that's one thing that she pointed out about it. She didn't like.
So she's saying that the new model is going to have less back room than the old model.
A lot less, yeah.
It's possible. I mean, it's big time slanted in the back.
Yeah, the fastback thing is it's a lot lower than.
Way better. I like what they're doing with the rear lights are going to be sequential. I don't know if you've seen the Mustangs. They have the sequential lights in the back. I think the 2014 has it, but it might be an option. I'm not sure. Where the lights, when you make a left turn and you put your blinkers on, they go in sequence.
I think they're sequence as well.
I think the new ones are officially all coming up with that. So that's kind of cool, which it makes me wonder. I wonder, the company that makes those, that's got to be really bad for them because they're, that's what they do, make those lights, and now they're pretty much,
Yeah, I know we were talking about the new Mustang, and I'm looking at pictures here, and I bumped into this interesting picture here. I'd like to show.
Okay.
What do you think of it?
Oh, that's never going to happen.
That is insane. It looks
crazy.
Yeah.
I think that's a 2014 model, though.
Yeah, that's a 2014 model. Yeah. That's you can tell that's being photoshopped.
All right. So I mean, I guess I'm good with that. Do you have anything else to add to
Nope.
that?
No, that's it from my side.
All right. So what's your story? Because I forgot to mention this, but the stories we pick, we don't tell each other what we're picking, so that we get first-time reaction with the person. So I have no idea what you're gonna bring to the table. So go ahead.
Um, to be honest with you, that was it. My car and my I
Oh,
didn't really pick a story. I just
oh, okay.
introduction.
All right, right.
I'll be bringing one the next time I'm invited.
Okay, no problem. So I guess that should do it. Again, apologize if there are issues with the video or there's issues with the audio or anything like that. This is like I said, an alpha, not even beta test of the DG cast video cast. Hopefully we'll get better. Thanks, Richard, for coming and talking to us for a little bit, and we'll see you guys next month with a different person from the site. Um, See you, everybody.
All right.
See you, Richard. Bye.
See ya. Bye.